Hello, all of you vainglorious, wonderful people. What's up? Hi, we're back. Of course, it's more City Skylines. It's going to be City Skylines until I get these two towns detailed. It's just going to be what it is. Because it's got to be done. That's a lot of parking. Why did I do that much parking? Like, really? Why did I do this one? That's just kind of overkill, isn't it? I mean, yeah, there would be a need for a lot of parking in this industrial area, but like, okay, so a dozen jobs. Let's just say each of these buildings has a dozen jobs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, that'd be 60 parking spots right there. And each one of these has 48, 72, 72. So, I mean, like that right there would nearly fill up that. Okay, so maybe we don't have too much parking. Because then if we come over to these, where there's actually like 5 buildings. Hello, Destin. Nothing delivered yet, by the way. Amazon on weekends gets here really late. we're about 50 miles from the distribution center, so and then I'm on the far end of town, like the last bit of town that they do. So things are always late. Even on weekdays, it's like 3 and 4 o'clock when they deliver. On weekends, it's usually like 7 or 8. So yeah, this is kind of overkill on parking, though. I just don't know that we need this much parking. Maybe we do something different here. 6:15 and 8. Yeah, so that's still like 45 minutes away at the earliest. Yeah, I want to change this. I want to get rid of some of the parking. Not all of it, just some of it. And I think the answer is to, like, do something like this. Because we could come in here and add some more office space. I know I'm supposed to be detailing and I'm not. I apologize, but I got distracted because I was like, oh, that's an awful lot of parking. Yeah, we put offices off of that because offices don't generate any traffic. Maybe we just have like offices here instead. This parking lot I'll probably keep. That one I think is warranted. And this back here I think is fine. But we could do some offices up here as well. Or even some more commercial. But we have an awful lot of office back there. We don't have a whole lot of commercial, but we have a ton of commercial there. So I don't know. Anyways, detailing. Detailing. We're going to pick up right here where we left off. Which is going to be fairly straightforward. Oh, that felt good. Ooh. Can't do it again that direction though, sadly. Ooh, that felt good. I needed that. My head's starting to hurt. Imagine that. Rainstorm moved in and I have a headache. Alright, we need to bulldoze what was there, because they're kind of overlapping. We're gonna bulldoze these. What if that's just what it was called? Bulldozing instead of bulldozing. Like, why is it bulldoze? Why is that what they're called? Why is that, you know? Here, Field testing's excited for me to get his package. Oh. I am too. I'm kind of curious. Something for daily use. I'm definitely very, very curious as to what is going to arrive on the front porch. Do we want oaks here on these walkways? Yeah, I don't think we do. Cause look, people gonna smack their face on it. So let's change that from oaks to maybe horse chestnuts. Oops. Even that's a little, like, much, but it's better than the oaks. Yeah, I'm gonna switch. We're gonna switch to horsey chestnuts. That was something entirely different altogether anyway. We don't have the ones with trees in a whole lot of places, I don't think. I'm also not sure that either of these roads are going to stay here. Maybe this one with the bridge. I don't know. I really don't know what I want to build out over here. Just yet, honestly. Maybe just a neighborhood to support all the industry. Who knows? I don't. Tourism definitely there. Still think it'd be cool to have like a big city over here, but it'd be really hard to like taper it down. But like, I don't know, financial district could go over here. I've already got everything unlocked because I played the stock market game and then just deleted it. I think I deleted it. I don't think it's out there anywhere. Yeah, I deleted it. Anyways, I'm getting distracted already. Imagine that. Doesn't take long. Did you guys catch City Planner Plays episode of Cities Skylines today? Some interesting stuff. I started watching it last night on Vimeo because I'm a channel member on YouTube, and finished it this afternoon. It's pretty good. So I am gonna have to manually do these because of the paths and because of the assets that are here. It's not gonna let me use the prop line tool. Yeah, I think it changed much for the better. Prop anarchy let me do that? Yeah, prop anarchy let me do that. I just gotta remember to turn prop anarchy off when I'm done with it. Otherwise, we'll get all kinds of weird things happening. And let's face it, I'm pretty capable of making weird things happen without the mods impacting it. Okay, so watch this. Replace this, and then just watch it. That's kind of cool. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's pretty cool. This I would like to get... Can we just bump that over? Yeah, I think we should just bump this over, because I don't like how it's just hanging out. There. Maybe we'll just bring it closer in like that, and then we will grab this path. Yeah, and we will... Or we could just do that one. Yeah, let's do the one with the trees, since that's what we have here. That needs to go like right... That is not the one with the trees. Did I not? That's what I selected. Man. Boop. Yeah, it's better. And then this can bump over a little bit this way so it's connected there. Yeah, I like that better. I like that much better. Sorry if I'm not talking very loud. Like I said, I have a bit of a headache. Just started like half hour ago. So these bushes, yeah, they're part of that asset. Okay, so we need to get rid of that one. Where else do we need these? Kind of over here. So now we can run that up this way, and it looks fine. Yeah, we played, I started the stream on time, and we played pretty much the whole 3 hours. It was good. Not only have I found myself really enjoying the game, but it was good to play with Raven again. He is a good dude, and I miss him. He hasn't been able to play with us for a long, long time, so he just didn't have a PC that could really keep up. That was the main problem. But he does now, so hopefully we will see more Raven. Because, the world needs more Brandons. He is a Brandon. Just a very, very British one. Also, a channel supporter. So here I need to turn Anarchy back off because I don't want it to go where the walkways are. So, you gotta be careful with it. Just cause yourself some issues. So it looks like the first time I did rhododendrons on this end, but I think it would make more sense to kind of match this. What do we have here? Houses? Yeah, houses. I wish this was zonable. This path. Whoa, traffic again. This was cleared up. What's going on? Why? Like, seriously, why? Whatever. So I was just scrolling through the VOD of last night's stream just to find just something suitable used for a thumbnail. And I noticed the population went from like 65.5 down to like 62 and then slowly crept back up for the rest of the stream. I don't know if we had a death wave and I just didn't see it or what. It was kind of weird just to have it dip like that. Anyway, we'll switch back to our rhododendrons, but first we will delete the ones that are here. Yep. Yeah, I just don't know how to even get a roundabout in here without major surgery. I don't know. I don't like this park. I don't like the park, but without it, there's just a big gap here. It was fine. Like, last night, there was no traffic here. It just comes and goes. Sorry, I'm not sure if I even want to worry about it. Rhododendrons. It doesn't seem to be hurting the city. What I don't get is why the city's losing so much money. That's the part that kind of boggles my mind just a bit. And then the campus kind of ends right here. So let's run a path to kind of formalize that this is the end of the campus. Right there. And I left. Didn't I? No? I don't know why that tree is in the path. It shouldn't be. This side's clearing up. Well, I mean, we've got 3 lanes going this way, 3 lanes going this way, 3 lanes going this way, and then 2 lanes. The only reason I did asymmetrical here, like the only reason, is because there's only 2 lanes coming out, and I didn't want to merge it down from 3 to 2 and causing even more traffic problems. Definitely moving industry over to here helped a lot, but it's still... This just gets a bit nuts sometimes. And if you look, I think most of these are cargo trucks, aren't they? Oh? Not really. Let's get rid of cyclists and pedestrians in this view. Don't need to see that. I'd say the bulk of it is actually... No, there's a fair amount of there any public transport going through there? There is. I could fix that pretty easy. Never mind, it fixed itself already. It may have just been a taxi going through there. But yeah, public transit shouldn't be going through there. I tried to make sure it was coming down and around this way. Yeah, see, it's cleared up. Yeah, well, that's got to be a taxi. It is a taxi. You can see it right there. So the trucks that are going through here are using this as intended, as an arterial. And that's part of the problem, is I've got local roads coming straight off an arterial. And I didn't do a there's a collector here. But honestly, that means our connection should only be over here and not out here at all. Same down here and back here. And on this side, that's a collector. That's not an arterial. This is an arterial coming through here. I guess you could make an argument that this is too, since it kind of carries over to this other, connects up to another arterial. So you kind of make the argument that we've got a few too many connections there. Well, I'm worried that if I sever that, we'll just relocate all the traffic to there. Like, if we get rid of those 4 intersections, that all we'll wind up doing is just making more problems down here. Plus, would my bike network still be connected? It would. You know, that's an idea. Let's... Do I want to do it? Hello! Raisins and Minion. How's it going? Minion, I saw your artwork for, Sylvie. Was it Sylvie? Yes. And well done, man. Very well done. Because this is clearly an issue right here. Yeah, this is a problem. But I think if these guys weren't stopping and fighting as much, then this would just flow better. And everybody would get right through here. Yeah, I know you're not. Give me a minute. The only thing is the bus lines that go down through here. Like the ones that go across. Where are they going across now? I don't know. I'll look at and see how they adjust. The yellow one seems to be alright. It goes back that way. I thought we had some that went across the road. Maybe not. This that's complaining is just park entrances, which can be eliminated. See me do some City Skylines. You aim to the right stream, man, buddy. That is what we are doing tonight. City Skylines. Where's my path? Need to go like here? Yeah, that's fine. So then I need to delete these two. All like that, and then bring this up to here, that over to there, that over to there. Another thing that's dumping traffic on here is all this commercial. Commercial just generates a lot of traffic. Look at that. Just as I thought. Though I just put it in place. I mean, we got to give it a minute to see what happens. Who are you? A police station. Yeah, you can't be there. You need to be... That left this whole neighborhood without police coverage. Let's just drop him right there then. Do we do another park entrance down here? I think we do. Right there. Let's get the ones on this side while we're at it. Yep. And who are you? You're a medical clinic. See, now we're going to lose the coverage for the medical clinic over there. Do not like. So that means we also need like a park connection there and there. No, we've got one there, and we've got one down there, and we've got one there. So yeah, we have enough. Never mind. We don't need any extras. I hate implementing traffic fixes when I don't know they're going to work. Because then you're just, you know, wasting time. You know what I mean? So we will run another gate there and go back into our paths. Go there to there and then connect that up. And who else is in? You're not connected to the firehouse. See, it's going to leave all this without coverage. So this neighborhood now has no medical coverage except for that little guy over there. They have for fire, and the only thing they have that's decent is police. Oops. But if we're going to, yeah, and I think you're right. If we're gonna like extend this park and make it like more of an area, then the commercial that's in here needs to go. And we'll just have offices that back up to that. Yeah, this is doing exactly what I thought it would do. This only has 2 connections in and out of there. And one's all the way to the very back. They're not going to drive there. They're going to want to go to that one. This one only has 1. Oof. But it has 2 on the back side, and they can come down this way if they want to go back there. I really want to take this collector and pretty much obliterate this neighborhood and part of this neighborhood. And this may be something that gets done down the line. And bring this collector down and curve it in to where it comes out like here. So it like comes out and starts curving up and curves up to over there. I just think it would look cool. I think it would fit this corner of the town a lot better. I just haven't ever done it because I hate deleting things. Traffic might actually be improving. Never mind. They just weren't, yeah, see, now we've got buses stuck in traffic, and that's not good. So why are you just sitting there, my guy? Why aren't you moving? Is there a traffic rule that says you can't? So letting these people carry on? That doesn't make any sense. So are there yield signs somewhere? Nope. That mail truck refuses to go. Go! Go. So we've got left-hand turns and straight through there. We don't want that. If we're going to be sending this much traffic back here, we can't have that. Yeah, it's a mess now. Because they're all coming to here and nobody's using this one. I was kind of hoping that they would utilize these 2 overpasses a little bit more. We've also wound up sending a bunch of traffic down here because they're probably wanting to go through and come that way. Which again is causing buses to get stuck. I don't know if we've really made an improvement here. Getting rid of the commercial was a good play because we don't have people turning anymore. So maybe that's all that should have been done, was just get rid of the commercial. I think the roads have to go back in, though. We're just funneling way too much down to that one intersection right there. And we're not seeing the people that want to come in here go up that way very much. Yeah, road's got to go back in. It was a nice experiment. Plus, this will help our coverages issue. But what I could do is, instead of having them right across from one another, is stagger them, maybe? Maybe? What road was here? Is this a bike lane? It's supposed to be, but it's not. Excuse me. Yeah, it's totally supposed to be a bike lane. So what bike lane could we use? Do I have a asymmetrical bike lane? I've got a one-way bike lane. I don't really like trying to do way traffic. It just always comes back to bite you in the behind. What are you? Are you bike lanes? Yeah, 3-lane, 1+2. So I want to give them turn lane out of here. They can turn both ways. But if we don't have them going straight across, that might help. Like if I alternate these. Granted, it means we're gonna have a lot of intersections. But that might be better? Question mark. Now who's complaining about not having? Oh, you don't have a path in front of you. I see. Let's do a connection here, a connection here, and then a connection here, and a connection here. We'll have to move the fountain. Or we could maybe, since this has so much connectivity down here, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 of the ways in. Whereas this only has 2. So maybe this side we don't even have to connect. Look over here. Because they have ways into their neighborhood. So yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do 2 connections on for this side. And not reconnect this side for now and see how that goes. I think that's a good trial. If that side has 6, I'd say this side would be good 4 or 5. Yeah. I agree. I want that to really go there. That's not lined up properly. And I need that to go there. Why is this not... Where's my... Why is my grid not working? I'm always baffled when it does that. Like, why does it do that? Break the grid. And I've never really understood it at all. But that's okay. We'll just come through here and eyeball it. Excuse me. We're going to have to change out some services through here, though, for sure. Because they're not adequate any longer. So what I might do then is... let's pause while I look at this. Let's get rid of these clinics. 3 of them. All 4 of them. That's in these 2 blocks. Oh, there's one there, but that's far enough back, I think. It'll be alright. And then we're going to get rid of the firehouses. I'm going to leave that one alone. We're going to get rid of these 2. Oops, just deleted this house. Sorry about your house. And then police stations are the same thing. I keep trying to hit backspace to delete something that's 1, not even selected, and 2, that's not how it works in Cities Skylines. So now we can get a better idea of where our coverages actually are from the other neighborhoods. And give it a second to run. There we go. Pause. So police, not good up here. So we definitely need to add in a police station up in this corner. Maybe like right off of here. Or maybe even over to this one. Doesn't really get us best coverage down in this corner for some reason. I don't want it just sitting in the middle of a residential neighborhood, though. It's not really ideal. Ideally, I would want it like off of a road that connects to that, but we don't have that. This sitting in the middle of the cemetery. We can bring it down this way, but then it's not off of a connection, so we lose that benefit. And that's also in the middle of a neighborhood. Yay! So what if we go ahead and... So how much are these individually? 560. The larger one's 1440. So if we've already eliminated 2 firehouses, if not more. If I get rid of that one and that one, and I know that may seem crazy, but I think we can do something here. There's still pretty good freaking coverage over here. Like, surprisingly so. Coming off of that one right there. Back here, not so much, but back here we can also utilize the old eminent domain and put in a larger police station or fire station back here. That'll cover all of that. And that just makes a little bit more sense to have it up here in a near a commercial area anyway. On this path to right, nope, right here. I want it right here in that grid, please. Can we, please? Please. Fine, I'll do it this way. Go to there and go to there. Cool, awesome, great, perfect, maybe. Ish. And then you know what we could do? Right here in this little corner, since it's next to a fire station, let's actually bring the nicer side of the fire station this way. Or I think this side's the better looking side of it. And come in here with one of our little parks. I think there's one of them that's 3x3 that came with the DLC. 3x2, 3x2 that way. So we could actually get like 2 of these in here. I don't really want to park off the collector, but oh well. Right. So then what do we want here? We've got like a little tiny playground with just a single goal. We got a basketball. I think that kind of, I think the basketball. Actually this, because that almost makes this, look, this almost makes this look like where the firemen go to work out. To get their fireman exercises in. So here we can do a community garden, maybe. A pond, maybe. A gazebo, no. Or just like a little seating area. Oh, I do a basketball goal, but we have them right here. Basketball and tennis. Oops. I'm gonna say gazebo. Because, you know, a fire station is, you know, a community asset. So people can come over here and watch the hot firemen work out. Sounds like a good way to spend the afternoon to me. Good. Okay, so let's see how that did for our coverage just as soon as that thing kicks on. There we go. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. So then that leaves down here with some coverage issues. This side's getting great coverage from that. So what if we then... I wish these weren't so much more expensive. Well, it's only $500 more. I just like having variation. So we're going to put that firehouse there. And then we're going to... Ooh, that's in the middle of a neighborhood, though. I did not realize that. I mean, I don't mind it being across the street from a neighborhood, but in the neighborhood... So we'll go here, which is the same one again, I guess. We will reestablish the houses that we... Sorry about your house. It happens. You know, mayor comes in, accidentally knocks over a few thousand people's homes. It's like 30 or 40 the way this game works, but still. Alright, so cool. That should get us good fire coverage in this area, in this corner now. Yep. So about the only place that doesn't have good coverage is like right there in the center. That's a bus station. Who cares? And then right here in this corner, which you would think would have better coverage because there's a station right there. I mean, it is a smaller one, but it just looks like it would provide better coverage than that. Why is the city losing so much? I'm tempted to go into freaking game anarchy and just crank everything up double. I think we need a fire station. Do we have a little teeny tiny fire station that looks cool? Yeah. So here. Perfect. Like, I don't know what this is, but it's about to go. It's a bunch of freaking... Why did you not build a 4x4 office there? Why would you do that? You deserve to lose your land. You know, done. That was dumb. We can put that back in though. Keep hitting the wrong button. I think I'm gonna be happier with this park now as well. Like, if we get some fences in here and some more trees. I don't like how close some of this stuff is, but I can live with it. I'd like to be able to, like, have the paths kind of slink around, but I just don't have the space for it. This has not solved our traffic problem at all. Everybody wants to turn left. Like, where are they going? Like, why are these two overpasses not working for them? Let us investigate. Where are you trying to go? Way down there. Almost exclusively, everybody that's coming out of there is going that way. Let's turn this stuff back on. Yeah, I think it makes me like the look of the park better not having the stores in it. So we have some people wanting to go over into this neighborhood. So what if we make a connection here? I need to... Aren't I supposed to be detailing? Why am I fixing traffic? So 10 should get us over just fine. Yeah. Just already actually... Ah, the bus station's right there. Bus stations. So move it over like... 1? Should be sufficient. There's also a thingamabobber there. Those lines should fix themselves. Now I moved it one tile. That should be enough. I can move it there. And now it's happy. Yeah, they're happy. They figured it out. So maybe we can save some of these trips that are coming down here, turning left and turning right, and just get them to go straight across. It does not appear that they're very interested in doing that, however. What do you think? My head really hurts. Like I said, it just started like right around the same time it started raining. It's like, what the heck? Am I getting so old that the weather affects like body? Probably drink just water. That'll probably help too. Freaking lane switchers. It helps with headaches. I do. Fortunately, I don't have access to it. This is good. I like it. Look, it's lane switchers. That's what's holding that up right there. And then they're switching back again down here. Yep. Pharmaceuticals are wonderful. But that's odd that that could fit there. But on this side it couldn't. Does that really not fit into that bridge? Nope. It doesn't. Huh. So why does this side fit? Does it really? Or did it just like... Oh, it really does. Huh. That should work. Well, what we're going to do then is... bring it under right here? Yeah. And then have just a slight pickup. Have a slight curve here. I think we'll bring that down to about there, and then we'll eyeball about the same thing on this side. And then we'll turn all the snap tubes back on so that we can use to create curves so we get a nice... Yeah, that works. That works. So we do have some usage here, but just not nearly enough. Why did you have to go and become a problem again? You were fine. You were totally fine. The bank is allowing people to move through there. I mean, that probably then. This side, I don't think we need to make any more connections. Is the intersection signalized? It has been and hasn't been both. And the problem with signalizing it is it's got to be a time traffic light. So there's not a lot coming this way, and there's not very much coming this way. There's a ton coming this way and a ton coming that way. So you can make these short, but these two have to be longer. And what I've run into is by making these longer, then, so let's say these people get to go first on this side. Well, this side waits even longer now versus what they're doing and wind up getting backed up way to here. Because moving industry out to over here and making sure it had plenty of rail access and ship access took care of the industry traffic. The only thing we're getting industry are just local deliveries. And see, look, now it's just an ebb and flow. This side, if I can get one side of this to be not heavy traffic, it clears up and stays cleared up for a very long time. Space stuff. You know, we hadn't really thought about space stuff for this city yet, Minion. Hadn't even really looked at it yet. All right, back to detailing. Yeah, it'll get really congested and then it just clears up and then it comes back. And I never really understand the ebb or flow of it, the ebb and flow of it. If I were to signalize it right now, it would just make it worse. What I can do is make sure everybody still has... Yeah, they can still go straight and right there, which is what I want. And they can still go straight and right out of that one. You know what? What I'm tempted to do is let them make a left out of that middle lane and have two different lanes turning. Not going to do it, though, because that would probably just be asking for it. But could I... See, like right there. These people turning right, they have several nodes they can change lanes. They don't need to be pulling out into that far lane, blocking all this traffic. So, I'm going to do a thing I don't usually like doing. But we're going to do it anyway. We're going to get people some dedicated lanes to turn in and out of. And we're going to go with it. The only thing that's going to be shared is this one. So if you're going left, you're going there. If you're going straight. This one will have to share as well. That's okay. We don't have too many trips going that way, so it's all right. So you there, and then you are going to go across. No, you're going to go there. So you have a shared lane as well, but again, there's not a whole lot coming that way. So this way, all the rights are protected. Like, you don't have anybody else coming into that lane. Switchers. They get on my nerves so much. It's like, why did you not just pick your lane back there? So see, this side's now definitely getting out with far less. You recommend starting with an observatory. We have a lot. You know, I've thought about an observatory several times. I think, actually, Destin, if I'm not mistaken, didn't you have an idea for putting an observatory in somewhere up in the hills? Pretty sure you said you wanted to look at getting it in somewhere. Oh, dear. Why are we having a death wave? We have more than enough healthcare coverage, or death care coverage. Now up here, what's going on? You've got a cemetery and 2 crematoriums. You should, up here, 3 crematoriums. Up here should not be having a death wave. I don't think what I did is making this any better. If anything, it made it worse. I've just got so much straight through traffic on there. Alright, I'm going to step away from traffic because that's not what I'm supposed to be doing tonight. I'm supposed to be detailing. So I get this save back to Destin so he can build stuff in it. So I'm just gonna put these lanes back like they were. And deal with traffic another time. Maybe we'll have a traffic fixing episode. Maybe I'll send it to Biffa and he'll just put roundabouts everywhere. I'll see what you need is a roundabout. It's my Biffa impression. It's very terrible, I know. Anyways, detail. We're campus. Let's do it. Let's get over here and make this pretty. We're gonna get rid of everything that's here because it's hit or miss what stayed and what didn't stay. So I'm gonna just get rid of it. In fact, there's an easier way to do this. Go to this. Go to this. Bring my brush size up, but not all the way, because I've already detailed some of this over here, so I don't want to get rid of that. But just clear this stuff out. It's back here. And then we just have a nice blank slate to work with. I think I got it all. Make sure I didn't accidentally kill some rhododendrons there. I did not. Good. So, let's go around our main faculty building to start with. And I think around that, what would look good are just like some rows of young lindens. I think it would look fine. Somehow I just planted one over there. I don't know how I did that. I clicked this button and instead it planted... Whatever. So we'll do that. We'll bring this up to about 6 feet between each one. I don't know if that's feet or meters or what. That's a little too dense. Put up to 8. Yeah, that's about right. I just want a nice little row of trees right along this edge. And then here in the front, we can do something else. You're part of the asset, right? So, I want to see what this thing looks like as a big bush. Like, just a big long. It's not bad. It's really a lot taller than I thought it was, though. I mean, like, compare that to a person on a bicycle down there. Maybe, if I can get down there. Yeah, it's kind of large. Ma'am, can I click on you? Thank you. It's kind of big. And that makes this place, this area, feel not very safe. Because you're just hidden between the bushes and a big slab of wall. So, yeah, we don't want to do that. Just a little too claustrophobic. So instead, we'll go back to our very, very small bush. The very, very small bush. And we'll just run those through here, and then that will be fine. Yeah. I don't want to overdo this area. Like, I want to kind of give it a light touch. Excuse me. Freaking allergies, man. Create all kinds of horrible sinus drainage, and then you'll end up clearing your throat and coughing all night. It sucks. It's a hard life. Why is game paused? I don't really know. What do we do here? These, yeah, these. That works there, and that blends in nicely there. So then I think, honestly, what we could do... I want to move somewhere where my allergies aren't triggered. They weren't this bad in Missouri. I pretty much only had spring and summer allergies in Missouri. A little bit into the first part of fall sometimes. But nothing like I deal with here. I have not had a single month without allergies since moving back to Arkansas. It was that way when I was a kid, when I lived in Arkansas. I was just sick all the time from allergies. Had asthma really bad from it. Now, I know these aren't native trees, this area, but we have an apple tree. Flower tree, apple tree, I want an apple tree. Yeah. Ooh, very small though. I was hoping they'd be bigger than that. The thing is, I don't know if you have all these trees. Like, Are you subscribed to all these trees? I have no idea. Hold on. I'm being interfered with by rental units. What? What are you asking me about? I don't see. I thought they heard the garage door open. No? Garage door hasn't opened. Oh, there's one of the cameras and the garage door app. Garage door app doesn't say the garage door ever opened, so I think it would know. Ooh, sugar maple. I wish these flower trees didn't look like those. What are those really hairy, rope-like hairy dogs? That's what these flower trees remind me of. They're just not very detailed. That one's not too bad, but it's not very big either. So it doesn't just have the presence that I want it to have. Maybe around back here, just to give a little separation for the neighborhood that is butted up against this campus, we do a couple oaks. Just in the corners, a few oaks. And then we can hide the... Yeah, we really ought to have this building elsewhere. This is not a very good looking building. Like, we should hide it, like, back here somewhere. We can do that. Let's move. Groundskeeping. What's going down in Brandon Town? Not a lot, man. You know, detailing. Try to make it purty. Oh, you sure got a purty town. That's how that quote goes. Let's just hide this, like, right here. Yeah, that's better. Just get it out of the way. And here we can just do, I don't know, something. We'll figure it out. Start with, we're going to outline the whole little area. Not like that, we're not, though. Redetailing. Yeah, this is the second time I have detailed this city because the first time it didn't stick. Because of mod issues. With the update. It made me kind of sad when I loaded it up and saw everything missing. Not everything. Some of the detailing stayed, but not enough of it to not go back and redo it. So that's why I'm going back and redoing it. It had to be done. Because the city has just gone for too long without any detail. It needs it. I'm okay with leaving some green space here and there, like just open lawn. I think that's fine. You don't have to put something in every single little spot. Somehow that bush moved. I don't really know how, but there we go. Now it's back where it belongs. So we just need to do a little something right here. Dog chased a bird onto the street and it became a puff nose. Oh, man. Maybe some tables and benches back here. Could do. Yeah, this is college campus. The cafeteria is over here, though, I think. That's cafeteria. That's cafeteria. So if we were going to do that, it would make more sense to have it, like, here off of this path. Which, now that you mention it, that's exactly Picnic tables in awkward places on campus. It's the way most campuses are. Just look, a random picnic table out behind the laundry building. What? I think we could just throw in some picnic tables right here. Do we have picnic tables? Picnic. Is that a thing that exists? I thought they were like extra little bits. So let's find something that kind of matches. Because we've got very monolithic looking benches and such. Okay, so trade school table is a thing that totally exists, but it's not in the trade school menu. That makes a whole lot of sense, game. So we're just gonna throw in, since the cafeteria is right there, we can even possibly get some next to the cafeteria itself. No, because it opens up this way. I mean, I know there's some already there, but I'm gonna add a few more. We'll just kind of bring them right around these streets right here. Not on that side though. I could do some around back, but who wants to eat by the dumpster? Oh yeah, it's a big death wave. It's a big death wave. Thing is, the population's going up, so I'm not just gonna let it. Just gonna let it ride, and it's not from traffic. If it was a traffic death wave, we would see a ton of hearses stuck in traffic, and I see 3. Just 3 hearses, so it's not okay. There's 5 hearses. It's not because of the traffic, but the population's actually going up, so whatever. I'm just gonna ignore it. Let's do a couple on this side, just to add in some extra. Back here, let's just look for trade school assets. That's it. Not a whole lot. I could add some back here, I suppose. Yeah, I think I'll kind of like bring them around the tree. Right, there's possibility of some shade, and then we'll just like make a little opening right there. That works. Yeah, see, that's why I wanted to leave some of this green, like this green space right here. I think that would be a good spot, you know, and even over here, just you want to leave. And I've left like off the paths, like that's why I didn't bring the landscaping around the path. I wanted to leave some open, just green space. That why do we have such death wave? Like, what exactly is causing that? We shouldn't have one. We have plenty of death care. Okay, so actually stuck in traffic. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 hearses. And they're actual hearses. They're coming from the cemetery. That's one cemetery's worth of hearses. This thing has the vans that it sends out. So this traffic is not the cause of our death wave. Oh, wait, though. Okay, I never finished redoing our healthcare, but it's fine in everywhere except over here. I knew there was something I forgot to finish. Well, the hearses just kind of go all the time anyways. Why do we have houses missing here? I don't know. Looks like I must have put something there or deleted something from there. That may have been where the healthcare and all that was that I deleted. Also, what in the world? How has this gone this long with this one little segment of road not upgraded? Oh, man. That's like back episode 1 days. I don't know. I upgraded those roads early. Get away with 2 little houses. There we go. You too. Go away. I don't want your tiny houses. So I want a hospital up in this general direction, and I'm thinking kind of over here just by this retail. But I also have a fence there, and I don't think it's going to fit. That's too big. That's too big. That's too big. No, too big. I want a big hospital. So let's just once again call upon our friend Eminent Domain. We will give that just a little bit of breathing room there. Actually, we're going to give it more breathing room than that. We're going to get rid of this whole block. Come in with parking. I love parking lots. Ooh, 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 ooh. Where are they? Where are they? Under park assets? I don't know exactly. The new parking lots that are part of the Railroad of Japan. There's a fence. I forgot that they had that really cool fence. But where are the parking lots? I know you can get to them, but find it. I thought. Let's get rid of roads. I want to get rid of roads. Oh. Yeah, if I just look at RJO. Oh, RJO does nothing. There's a way to filter. Oh, I don't know the name of the asset creator. Yeah, I don't know the name of the asset creator. Yeah, never mind. Wait, is it secured? No, gated. It's got a barrier on it. I don't know how much. There they are. Paid parking. That's what it is. Paid parking. I'm gonna throw in a paid parking lot back there. Right off the back side of the hospital. So if you want to go visit your loved one in the hospital, you're paying for it. Ah. Take that. Banana. They look really good. They look very good. We'll just shield this from the residential neighborhood. I mean, they've got the really cool, like, they've got fencing all around, and then they actually, I mean, people don't drive to the gate, but whatever, that's fine. It still looks cool. Can I get more than one in here? There'd be a gap, but the smaller one is the same length, but half the width. But what I want to do here is actually get in some of the retail that we lost here. I'm going to bring some low density retail up here, but I also want to click a bunch of random buttons and get the sidewalk restaurant. Oh, it's a little too big. Oh, no, it fits. Let's bring that facing this way. And that has a path, so it almost looks like it connects to there, even though it doesn't. We're gonna pretend! Really? You're gonna let me just put that right in the middle of a tree like that? Okay. I'll take it. I'm going to do just a little bit of retail there, and then right here we will just leave open as a little bit of green space. And that should help out the park situation. What is up with this death wave? We're going to start getting buildings going abandoned. If we already are starting to get buildings going abandoned because of the death wave. The building's been ended because nobody picked up dead people. Why? Why do we have a death wave? I don't get it. I really, really do not get it. It's like something's not working. What is it that I can't remember how to open it. I want to open up the transfer manager and see if we've got what is the key that opens this menu. Transfer issue control 3. There we go. So do we have... So we've got like one here that doesn't have a hearse assigned to it. But most of these do have... None of them actually are giving errors. But then we've got some of these that have been sitting for quite a while that have no vehicle assigned. And we've got enough capacity. So, yeah, these have been going the longest. Like that 200, and it still doesn't have... Okay. Let me clear that. There's no issues here. So... that just shows me all of them. Target vehicle. So where is that vehicle? It is right behind this menu that I'm having trouble moving. There it is. So are you just driving around and never getting to your destination? Is that the problem? Like, where is the Dean residence that you're headed to? Or I guess it's... I don't know which one it was. It's just... It seems like it's driving an awful long distance before it's picking anybody up. Like, right there. Stop there. There's a dead person there. Hey, stop up at this one. There's a dead person there. Like, why are you just driving past all these? Alright, we're gonna come out of that. We're gonna come over here to one of the cemeteries and open this and see if anything else is having weird timer issues. Crime is awful high. I don't quite understand what's happening here. So, statistics panel. Total match jobs. So only 10% of our jobs are getting matched? Why? It says that the average distance is less than a kilometer that they're driving to actually go get somebody. We haven't exceeded our vehicle counts. We haven't exceeded our building counts. We haven't exceeded our path units. We're nowhere near our path units. I don't quite get what's happening. Oh, that's handy. I can see issues. Wish I could make this smaller. All right, so red is a selected building. Cyan and gold are low priority buildings. Okay, I see what that is all about. Blue and orange are high priority. Okay, and green is other service buildings for an issue. So for the most part, they're low priority. Or, well, there's a mix of low and high. But if you look right here, that's saying that's a low priority building, and yet there's a dead person in it. And yet these are high priority, and there's nothing. But it could be a high priority for something else. Alright, so let's look at... So see, this is part of a problem here. This dude has traveled 4 kilometers. These two hardly went anywhere and picked up all 10 dead people. Very, very peculiar. But yeah, it's starting to impact the population because we're getting all of these abandoned properties. So, I'm just curious. Why did that not open what I wanted? That's what I wanted. Let's see if we've got broken nodes that are preventing vehicles from getting somewhere. Nope. Nothing. So our other option is to come in here and there's no broken pathing, so there's nothing to release there. I could reset pathing for everything, but that's kind of a not good thing. So I'm gonna try just resetting stuck sims and vehicles. See, and now we're getting crime problems because the dead not getting picked up. It's citywide. It is super weird. And just removing healthcare from this area is not the cause of it. It's just not. So we could use a clinic back here. Just for some extra coverage back here in this corner. So I'll throw one in there. And then what's this area look like? We don't really have density up here to justify a bigger one. But maybe we just put a smaller one back in like we had. Wait, what's not zoned? Surely somewhere that I deleted something, yeah. Like right there? That was probably a fire station though, looking at its size. I'm trying to just find sections that aren't zoned. Where I deleted things, and that's like the only one? How's that possible? Will the clinic fit there? I don't think so. don't want it sitting on the collector. You want it off to the side. So we're going to put it there. And let that help for healthcare. But that's not the problem. Our healthcare is fine. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's fine. And we're still at 800, so I mean, they are picking up some dead people. It's just not very efficiently for some reason. We're going to try something. We're going to save. Oh, that's... Yes, I have a save code. Whoa. It's an awful lot of autosaves. Why aren't you overwriting the autosaves? It's supposed to overwrite the autosaves. I'm going to save. We're going to quit. And then we're going to try again. I know it's just black screen right now. Bear with me. Also, while I'm waiting on the game to reload, I will be right back. All right, I'm back. The game is loading, but I have no idea what this is. I know who it's from. Give you an idea of the size that's in there. Like, it's... I have no clue. So we're going to open it and find out. Where's the little hole here to open? Which can... Oh, yeah. This is from Destin. He messaged me today and said, hey, you've got something going to be delivered today. So, we've got... Enjoy your gift. I'm not going to show this guy's name on here. Holy crap. No way, dude. This is expensive. What are you doing? These are not cheap. Look at that. Hold on. It's freaking Ridge Wallet. What? Dude, thank you. Like, if you knew the state, like, I put this on my wish list because the state of the wallet I have is like falling apart. It's old. Like, it's really thin, and that's why I've always loved it, because it's barely like bigger than a credit card. But it's just, it's been falling apart. I've wanted one for a while, but I've always had a hard time justifying the price. Holy crap. Wow, sponsored by Rich Wallet. No, I wish. Look at that. Check that out. Oops, check that out. It's blue. I wanted the blue one. Which one is it? It's the money clip version. I'm getting all kinds of messages. Why is there a screwdriver? Do I need to, like, take it apart? Wow, that holds stuff in there, like, solid. Holy crap, that... That elastic is surprisingly solid, man. Oh, I see. You push up from the bottom. You can take it apart to change the money clip out. Ah. It's in here. Extra screws. That's kind of smart. Oh, so you can like take it apart and like take the money clip off if you don't want it? Ah. Honestly, I never carry cash, so I was just like, whatever. I'll put my driver's license in there or something. So what? You just push up and then pull out the card. Yeah. Very cool. I have no idea where my actual wallet is. I think it's out in my car right now. Man, that elastic is unbelievably strong. Oh, this is so cool. Which one is it? I don't know. There's multiple Ridge wallets. Oh. Sticker. Whoop. Sticker. Carry less, live more at the Ridge. Yeah, I'm totally gonna put that on my card. Man, here's what you're paying for. Card stock. This is oh, I see. It's got like the different back straps. Probably should have went with a backstrap one, but this is fine. I'll probably just take the money clip off. Because like I said, I never carry cash. Ever, ever, ever. Never, ever, ever. But it's there in case ever I do. Every once in a while, somebody give me like cash on my birthday or something. Like, why'd you do that? Oh, this makes me so happy. Like, just the other day, I had to take my driver's license out. And like the little pot that my driver's license goes in just kind of fell apart. You have the backstrap version? I think this will be fine. I don't have that many cards. I have my driver's license. I have 5 total things that'll go in here. I will have to put that in. Thank you so much, man. That is very cool. Very, very cool. And something I've wanted for quite some time. Now, the question. Is resetting the game going to clear up this death wave? 840 is what we're looking at right now. Boom, instantly 10 got picked up. Like I said, daily use. Yeah, no doubt. 834, 832. It will go up and down. Yeah, when you said daily use, I'm like, well, what did I use daily that was on my Amazon wish list? I just couldn't think of what it was. Why have most of the people kicked the bucket? That's what we're trying to figure out. I don't really know. It's weird though. Like we have more than enough death care. It's just like for some reason they're not getting everybody picked up in a timely fashion. Like there's. By the way, I do love the detail that they actually roll out somebody. Look at that. It's pretty freaking detailed. They get out, go in, put them in a coffin, not a body bag, a coffin, and somehow they fit 10 coffins into the back of that thing. So they're now on their way to the Green residence, which is just down the street. So they're not being inefficient in like going halfway across the city or anything. So that's not our problem. Bring out your dead clang. It's absolutely killing demand. Did you see the CS2 screenshot leaks from the Xbox store? No. I did not. There they go. They're going to go inside. And then they come right back out with a dead person. Rip dead person. All right, so been going like 5 minutes here, and they've picked up like 25. Or well, we've had a net change of about 25. They probably picked up way more than that. Should be hitting you with that Dyson hat. Our healthcare is coming up. Putting in a couple more clinics and that hospital helped. I didn't realize this side does not have light healthcare at all. Maybe that's what we could do at this spot back here. It's like a little city services corner. As police coverage would not very well. So if this was just a traffic problem only, we would have places burning down, and we would also have this icon everywhere. I wonder if anybody got those screenshots and saved them. I'm sure somebody did somewhere. Can't ignore this death wave. They're getting it though. Like so they've already picked up like 70 people. So maybe you guys need to reload the game. Sometimes that happens. Like the game just gets weirded out. I'm gonna look that up. Cities Skylines to Xbox. Official screenshots leaked. Here we go, Reddit. Oh. Oh. Let's bring this over here and turn this button on. Wow. At least the cars look more realistic now. Some of them, anyway. They don't look as dumb, and I don't see bug spray vans everywhere. Yeah, but the new gen consoles are pretty powerful PCs in their own right. What's interesting is some of the buildings look the same. Like that building's in. Excuse me, Cities Skylines, but there's more diversity. I mean, we do have two right across the street, and that's the same building. But like, I don't see that one anywhere else. Over the UI, yeah, I saw a shot of the UI. Like, that's nice. Got you back onto the Unbound journey. You know what? You're welcome. You're welcome. So roads. So that's your traffic. So this is your. That's this menu. That menu is that menu here. So we've got something about water and land, noise pollution, regular ground pollution. I don't know. Citizen population stats, which is kind of cool that we've got. It's pretty much the same stats, but it's very polished. Happiness, their wealth, and employment. Land value. We've got this purple thing again, which people think is mixed use. So don't really know. So we don't really have a whole lot here. Like that's tourism. I don't know what that is. But what's interesting is it shows moved in and moved away. That's a new thing. So that may be something like that could cause buildings to go abandoned and people moving away. Chirpy's down here now. Your radio station's down here now. I'm kind of miss Chirpy across the top. I wonder if this is like your advisors panel. I guess this is showing how many of the squares you're using. 137. That's crazy. So it's definitely very familiar if you're a Cities Skylines player, but it's also very updated. And then we've got another screenshot of just the city itself. Not as many billboards. Like, just looking through here, there's not as many billboards as we're used to seeing, which is good. Oh, wow. Am I seeing proper lane markings and everything here? I can't tell. It's not quite big enough. But they look like they're all marked on their own already. And look, like in vanilla right now, you can't do this at interchange. It would never work. You would get a conflict and it'd be like space already occupied. So, and the roads, look, they line up. That lane just separates. If you did this right now in vanilla, this road would be shifted over without something like move it or something like that. Something like this would not be possible in vanilla to get that to peel off and just look that natural and come around. So if this is really all a vanilla build, this is a huge improvement on the roadways. Like massive, massive, huge. Is that all of them? Following right along this guest schedule, I think we finally know when CS2 is coming. Whatever. That's all of them. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, I had no idea that there had been leaked screenshots. So our death wave is starting to clear. There's not nearly as many icons as there were. We're down to, they've got almost 100 of them cleaned up. So I'm going to go back to detailing. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the game. I've loved city builders since city builders have been a thing. I started playing the original SimCity back when it was a DOS game. I'm really just not sure about these road connections. Like this one, I think may be probably an important one, just to get this industry a way through. This, I'm not sure it needs to stay. I just kind of put them there for now. Now these collectors down to the arterial are actually helping quite a bit. They're pulling a lot of traffic off of this road, like a lot of traffic. No, it doesn't look like it because there's not a lot of traffic out here, but it adds up. Is anybody actually visiting here? Zero. There's still nobody coming to this little area. There's nothing out here. Just a few shops and a couple little destinations. That's it. All right, back to our detailing. So this is residential. Do we want this path going right behind somebody's house? The answer is we do not. Instead, we are going to find that new fence that we just saw. Why is it not in the fences tab? Concrete fence, is that what it was called? Like, seriously, why is that not in the fences tab? It's kind of dumb. I'm gonna give these guys a little bit of privacy from the school. We're gonna lose a building because of it, but in the end, better off. And then we'll come in with some trees right along that side. Excuse me. Nah, it's too dense. Raven, you're saying you got the Unbound book again. I'm looking forward to playing again, honestly. I'm not that good at the game, you know, but I still have a ton of fun playing. I think that's fine. I think that's sufficient. We have no demands, so that house isn't going to come back anytime soon. Here, I think I just want to kind of mimic what we have here, and then that will be enough. We don't need to overdo it. Maybe just an extra tree or two. Like we could do a couple on this side. Again, more screening, and then leave a nice big green space. Have you heard of the game Before We Leave? I have heard of that. Why have I heard of it, though? I know I've heard of it. Yeah, I would have liked to seen some of those battles you and Hobo had going to. This side's already, like, the nature of the buildings or the assets that are here is already pretty well done. I think we could just do something right here. Yeah, I didn't really need. It's a space city building game. I know I've seen something about Before We Leave, but I can't place it. You know, like in my head, it's just like it's not clicking of what it was. We just want like a fence right here. Is that fence translucent at all? No, it's just a big old solid fence. That I can't delete, apparently? There we go. I don't think I want to do like the row of bushes here. I just think that's just going to make it too busy. I don't want to put trees here. Maybe the answer is instead of bushes on this side, bushes on this side. Yeah, that's the answer. Have to turn on proper anarchy, so I gotta be careful that I don't, like, that cover up the paths. One thing that I'm going to be very disappointed with in Cities Skylines, if they do it, is if they wind up doing like The Sims did, where they had all this great DLC that brought just this rich, in-depth gameplay and different options, and then, you know, that they had in The Sims 3, and then The Sims 4 comes out and you're back to nothing. Like, literally nothing again. And that made me quit. That's why I quit playing, and haven't really ever taken The Sims 4 seriously. So I'm like, I'm not gonna spend hundreds of dollars on DLC again. I'm just not. So I really hope they aren't going to take that approach. That, you know, we're not just suddenly back to, you know, no campuses, no park life, stuff like that. I will be so disappointed if that happens. I don't think that commercial needs to be there. I think that needs to just all be houses. does love that car. There we go. And then we'll bring a fence down that side. Before we leave, I need to check that out. I know, like I said, I know I've heard of it, and I remember whatever it was I heard about it being interesting. I just can't... I don't even remember where I heard about it. That's a bit close. That's better. And then here we're going to give pretty dense coverage of trees, because this is leading up to people's backyards. And there's, I mean, there's not any view there, so we may as well give them privacy instead. Alright, I'm gonna... curiosity's gotten the best of me. Or... Before we leave. No, I've heard of this game before. Oops. I don't know what I just did to make my lights change. Maybe they were just changing. So... Is this one where you have to clean the planet? So nurture your peeps and their surroundings while rebuilding and rediscovering civilization. Settle new lands and planets while avoiding hungry space whales. What? Space whales come to eat your planet. Mostly positive. Been out for a couple years. I just... Maybe I saw somebody play this. It looks kind of cool, though. What's the Alexa channel? I use the soundtrack. Excuse me. Rediscover what was lost. Nurture your reborn civilization before we leave. Set in a cozy corner of the universe. Cozy is a word that is getting overused a lot lately. That would be a space whale. Should I play it on the Switch? It looks pretty cool. Definitely interesting. So here we have a library. So we don't need a tremendous amount in front of the library. I see what I did last time, and I kind of think that was the right direction. It's just kind of just a few trees, and that'll be more than sufficient. Don't want to overdo it at the old library. I think that's fine on its own, as is. So over here, we have residential and some commercial, or residential up against commercial and a cafeteria. So we'll do the same. We will go. Actually, let's use this Jason's try here. We will just add a few of these down through here. It's the tree we've been using along paths anyway, so it works out. Can't get that in there. I could if I turned the anarchy on, but I'm not going to do that. So campus is slowly looking better. How have I been streaming for 2 hours and I haven't even finished this one campus? I still don't know what to do in this corner. Like, I don't know. We need something right here, but plants are not the answer. Rocks are not the answer. We also need... Can I get this path back here? Yeah, I've turned anarchy on. There. Benches are the answer? Oh, there are benches, though. Look. There's already benches. And it's right here by this busy road. Very, very, very busy road. By the way, Death Wave. Taking forever. They are getting it cleared up. I could cheat. Because, thought this had a remove dead people option. Remove dead citizens and maximize death care coverage. Turn that on, and it does exactly what it says. Possibilities are endless. It's almost as if I have 360 degrees of rotation available. Game Anarchy is a tempting mod to play with, but I don't. Yeah, it's definitely not a traffic issue because we're not getting widespread garbage problems. Garbage is getting picked up. It's just for some reason the hearses are just not wanting to be very efficient. All right, so down this side, we're just going to repeat those same bushes or same trees. Just make it nice and consistent. Gonna have to turn Anarchy on to do it, though. Try to get the spacing about the same. Lovely. And then we'll just give it a couple signature trees to cap it off. Just kind of there. Actually, just in between each and every one of them like that. That's fine. Maybe that's what we do over here. It's just color. It definitely, yeah, you're right. It definitely needs color, but I don't know if that's the answer either. It's not really, but one thing that would probably look good here is a little bit of a fence. Just to kind of... Oh, hello. What is micro drifting again? Is that the thing where you like get good grip but drift anyway? I think the fence helps. Yeah, fence. Oh, we're starting to get demand back because that built in. That's good. So next area right here by a medical clinic and a firehouse. Grip build but very small drifts and corners. Gotcha. Yeah, he was telling us about that earlier today. So what do we have over here? We would want to kind of hide the services a little bit, but not by much. I mean, firehouse and a clinic isn't something that you just want to make sure nobody sees because it's fine. They're totally fine things to have out in the open. Let's turn that off so I make sure I'm not causing problems. So let's do a line of these and here. And a can. Over to there. That looks pretty good. Back there, look. All the detailing I put back there stayed. It's just so hit or miss of what got deleted and what didn't. And it's really annoying. I just don't know if you have these trees or not. Justin. Some Reddit reluctant to use them. Got a big old oak anchoring that corner and anchoring that corner. Provide some nice shade. Maybe one more right there. Just a couple chestnut trees around. That'll be fine. That'll be more than enough. Continuing on, that's all done there. That's done there. This building is huge. This is just a massive, massive building. What's really cool is if you use Anarchy to place this building, you can get a street to run right through there, through that little alley, and bring it out either underneath that part or bring it out back here by this parking lot. You can perfectly get a street in there, and it looks really cool. Or you can bring it in that way and back, or that way and up. Yeah, he did it one time with that building. And it just looks absolutely incredible. I wonder if we just run a path back here, if that would help. And I can turn it on. Just so it looks more connected. Come back, and then just grab these nodes and move them in closer. Just tap like that. Ooh, no. Stop doing that. Grab this side. Get it roughly squared on the screen so that when I tap, they all go up. That at least gets it to feel a little more connected to the surrounding area. I don't like to go back here, but I just don't know how else we're going to connect across the water except for like these big collectors. I guess we could bring like a collector in here and run out this way. That's probably the better idea. Yeah. Never been a fan of these. Not even a huge fan of this bridge, but I think we need some type of connection between these two areas. Though I don't know, we may not build anything right here. We need a train station. Excuse me. We need a train station, though, in this part of town. I've just yet to figure out where to put it. Because we've got this here. And granted, it'd be quicker just to drive if there was a train station there, but still, we could have people... If I do what I have kind of in the back of my mind, I'm thinking of having a little neighborhood over here with served by a train station. And just a little bit of housing back over here. Not a lot. And that would at least give them a way to get over here. I keep seeing cruise ships, but there's always just like one person on them. So here we just need to screen this from the railroad. That's our only concern. So let's just grab a bunch of trees and just drop them all in right along the railroad tracks, spin them around, do it again. Spin them around again. That angle would do it one more time. I kind of like that the school would have a little bit of woods behind it. I think it kind of feels good. I think it feels appropriate. Death wave still happening. So we were what, 840 when we restarted the game. We are now at 712. They're struggling to get this cleaned up. And it's definitely, we were at 65, almost 66,000 people when we started tonight, and we're at 61.5. So, are we done with the campus? Is the campus detailed? I'm going to say, yeah, the campus looks a bajillion times better. And I don't think it needs anything else. So, what's our next area that we want to move on to? Do we want to redo this park? We want to redo this park. Like, completely redo it. Oh, so I didn't. I thought I put those back. I swear I moved these. Oh, but then we wound up moving them again, didn't we? Yeah, that's what it was. I didn't see a grid. Keys. I hold Alt. Will that snap this to the grid? No. It will do that. Just eyeball them, and that'll be fine. So a big thing that can help the park is just have the fence all the way throughout there. And then I think, honestly, if I just do some trees and just something to fill in all this extra space, will be fine. Come on, operate. So that didn't get rid of the zoning there. Weird. And here, it doesn't want to build the fence. This side, the fence goes to there. So let's... Can I... I'm going to replicate that, so we'll get rid of this. And bring that here. Come on, right? No. Let's go all the way over. I want it here, and then halfway to here. This is annoying. Alright, so we'll go there and then down halfway. Fine, we will just turn everything off except angle and do it manually. I like that, huh? Cool. Does the park still extend over to here? I don't remember. No, it ends here. Alright, cool. So then flip this around, and we want to do this other side. I would really, really like to get the fence to be able to go right there. I just don't know that I'm ever going to get that to work. I mean, down here, I'll be able to do it no problem, because there's a gate right here. So that will work, no problem. But as soon as I try to go behind that, it's just like, You know, I am going to try this here. Connect it down here. Get rid of that. Well, it'll never work. Let's do it. That's pretty much what we just did there, friends. Cool, that'll work. I mean, the sides aren't identical, but that's okay. So then... Here, we just need to run from this gate to right about there. That's good. Maybe a little farther so it looks like it's connected here. That might be a little too far. Can I have just that node, please? Please. Add it. Oh, I had it again. Oh my god, it's like 1 pixel here. There it is. I'll put that over just a smidge. Straighten it up manually. Right about there. Cool. Awesome. So we've got like these playgrounds and all of this that are just like right on the edge of the road. And that's kind of the part of it that I've never really liked. Like, I don't mind this one. I mean, that's in there and there's a little seclusion. But the thing is, if I move them to the other side of the path, one, I don't think they fit. And two, like, does the trampoline park really make sense in the middle of an office area? Not really. But, I'm gonna do it anyway. That one backwards. And then we can fix this fence to make it consistent all the way to the edge here. No, I don't want to blow it up. I want to copy it. Thank you. That and bring that to turn anarchy back on. Everything but angle. Okay, it's not gonna play nice at all. Let's get rid of just a bit of it. And that goes to right about there. That was almost perfect. It's cool. The fences definitely help. I think getting some different trees in here will help. Especially different trees on this road here. Those are kind of gross. Here they are. Yeah, that's better. Traffic is still crap. Death wave is... I don't even know. We're struggling to get them picked up, and I just don't get it. I really, really, really don't get it. Anyways, back to detailing, because it's a problem for future Brandon at this point. He said the thing, guys. I do want this line of trees that we had last time, but not near that dense. And a problem for future justice is true. It's not just me that has to deal with issues in here. I think there is a lot of merit to having a nice wall of separation there. I'm not going to continue it past here because we have the fence, but I am going to make this little playground feel just a bit more secluded here. I'm not going to do a lot right here by it, but enough that it just feels a little better. It's off. It turns orange when it's on. A few taller trees there. Cool. Did I? Did it go over the sidewalk? No, it made a gap. Yeah, it made gaps. Oh no, this one didn't though. That's weird, it should have. That's really strange. I don't know why it let me do that. That one on the corner too. That one? That one's fine. But this one's too close. Most of them are fine. We got a path to there, we got a path to there. So now, what do we do to make this park look not so terrible? First things first, we get rid of this tree right here, because screw that tree. And, oh yeah, we moved that, so I need to get my fences to line up now. Yay. Just trying to make that happen. Shouldn't be that bad. So that's inside the fence, but we definitely want to try to get this to just feel a little more separated than it currently is. So this chestnut tree is kind of coming in clutch today. Regular anarchy off, go all the way down. Why is that tree growing through? Oh, that's part of that asset. Okay. There. It's a dense enough tree that nobody's going to get smacked in the face. Or, not dense enough people can get smacked in the face, but dense enough to provide some screening to the neighborhood behind it. Same thing on this side. And then down through the middle, it looks like that I had done that as well, just to kind of make a nice little area. You come in. Why are you not working? Yeah. Run that all the way back to there. I like most of that, except for this one right. There we go. Cool. Now back into traffic in the park. Just to see what we can do here. So this side is zoned, so stuff will eventually appear there. There's no real good assets to put there. I mean, you know, we can throw in more playgrounds, but we don't have to. You know, there's benches and things that we can put in, but they're so small that they don't really, you know, up here, they don't really do much. But we could do things like food stalls. And we could totally have, like, across from the trampoline park, do just, like, a couple little places to stop and get a bite. Food truck, soft drinks, food stall. I mean, that's totally a doable thing. I just don't like the way they're lined up currently. Back that up. Move that over. Now move that over. Turn that a little bit. A little bit more. There we go. And that is pretty much the same angle as that. Cool. The driver of the truck's like, dude, as soon as I leave here, I'm going to hit that. You know that, right? I'm like, yeah, I know, but that's your problem, not mine. You guys have talks with the truck drivers in your imaginary towns, right? Sure you do. No, you do. You know it's true. Upgrade that one. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Upgrade that one. It's just going to put trees down. Oops. Path is at City Park. Yeah, this one. So I want to downgrade that little section right there. Get rid of those trees. That's looking good. Traffic, on the other hand, is not. The traffic is looking scary, scary. Ooh, I know what could kind of tie some of these areas together. And would look really good at the edge of the park and help create that sense of separation from this major road that's driving through here. And that is going to be... Once I can find it. My friend the Juniper. I think this will look good with the right spacing. Why is it so small all of a sudden? Wait, these are huge over here. Aren't they? That's the same size tree. Yeah, that's the same size tree. It just looks different. I guess the buildings over here are taller. Okay, so we want to do this kind of up and away view here. We'll start them. We don't want to start too close to the intersection because, again, sight lines. People wouldn't be able to see around the corner. So I think we'll start them like right here and bring it all the way down. Like all the way down. Let's go all the way down. Get them right there on the edge. All the anarchies are turned off, and then we'll get rid of these trees. So it's not super dense with the junipers, but it definitely breaks up just that, hey, this is all on a very busy road feel, even though it's totally all on a busy road. At least I think it does. Why is this not working? It's because I clicked to go to straight instead of curve, probably. And right down to the same spot. That helps a lot. Excuse me, helps a lot. This is my voice all of a sudden. I can probably from the allergies. you have this series, like Cities Skylines takes up a ton of your time. Wow, look at all the pedestrians using that bridge. That makes me happy. And honestly, we have some crossing here, but not many. So that's not an issue. It's just traffic being traffic. I just don't understand the death wave. That 45 minutes every 3 weeks. Ooh, man. Listen to him complain about having to play this game. It was his idea to do. 2 builders, 1 city thing. And I'm just gonna kind of strategically place a few oaks through here, not a lot. Do a couple that are bundled together, a few that aren't. And then we'll come back in with yet another tree in a minute and do some more. Actually, I want to go ahead and go dense right here. Go dense or go home. I think that's how the statement goes, right? Yeah, that's totally how it goes. Go dense or go home. Destiny has dungeons? So that game gets weirder and weirder. So, somewhat related to Destiny. When Lance Reddick passed, like a lot of Destiny players know him from Destiny. I know him from Fringe, TV show that was on like 10 years ago or something. I forget how long ago now. Where he played a really great character. So I decided to start. I just wanted to see how Fringe has held up over the years, you know, because some shows just don't date well. And it's actually held up surprisingly well. I think I'm in the 3rd or 4th season now. And I had just started rewatching, like maybe a week after he passed. Still, it's very sad. Just a few clusters, leaving a few green spaces open as well. So that there's a place to go kick a ball, fly a kite, throw a frisbee around, you know, with your friends. Did I know that he was in Destiny? Yeah, because I saw all the tributes to him. Oh no, yeah, he actually played the game. Yeah, I know he did. He would actually get in there and play it. Yes, I saw that. And I thought that was very cool that he actually played the game, that he was a voice actor, and that he liked it that much. Yeah, I thought that was pretty fantastic. I remember when Fringe was popular, seeing an interview with the cast, and like he kept like photobombing everybody else's interviews, and he'd just like lean in, make a face, and make them all laugh, and then walk off. Just trolling people, basically, but in a very good natured way. Oh my god, this park looks so much better now without all that commercial in the middle of it and all the dead bodies surrounding it. Yeah, it has a huge arterial going down the middle, but now it's green and it feels like a place now instead of just being a dead zone between 2 areas. And it only took a few trees. All right, so we're at 840. You're now down to, it's going back up. All right, I don't understand. Why? You know, screw it. We're gonna test this and see if there's a problem here. We are going to first of all, we're gonna save before I break something. And then click that button. Watch them all vanish. Because they should all vanish. It's gonna take a minute, but they will. There we go. Cease 9. Then we're gonna turn it off. We're not gonna leave the mod on. We're gonna turn it back off. Healthcare will come back down now that that's turned off, and it will be what it should be. So deceased 1921. This should never really, I mean, we've got capacity for 1,400. We have got a bajillion vehicles. So we should never really see that get much above 100. But why are there still 10 vehicles in use? Were they just in use when I cleared it and now they're just going back? Possibly. So this area, I kind of like the idea of just doing just some random little gatherings of trees outside of it and leaving the inside kind of open the way it is. I like this path. It doesn't get a ton of utilization. Like right now it's getting a little bit. Like back here it doesn't get a lot, but I don't know. I kind of feel like this is something that you would see in a planned neighborhood, is that it has a nice place to go get exercise, and then boom, you're at the football field. And then you can ride your bike back around, or you can walk all the way back around. There's also buses that go out around the edges. So, you know, it's all very cool. I dig it. And then just around the outside, just a few little tufts of trees will be sufficient. Tufts? Is that the word? Tufts? Sure. You can copy that one and just kind of plop it down here and there. Nothing too terribly extreme. Just little bits. We'll give the school some screening. Honestly, with that being so close to residential and a school, that should probably have sound barriers. Let's get a different selection just so we're not doing the same thing over and over again. Let's grab those. Because it will start to look repetitious if I just plop down the same cluster over and over. I mean, we could have, like, maybe over here where it dips in, we could do like that, so it feels like you're going into, like, a little wooded area. But you wouldn't want too much, like, inside of there, because that would be, you know, an area where the crims would go. And then crikey, we'd need the razas. Oh, we're trying to put trees on a warning pole, apparently. All right, let's turn the grid back off and see how that looks now. Yeah, I think that's all that area needs. I don't think it really needs a lot. I know, Destin, you had done some stuff here in the middle that didn't survive, so I'll let you take care of that. We redid the campus. We redid the mall. We finally got the trade school done again. We fixed the park. As much as I'd like to get some detailing done over here, my voice is starting to give out, and I don't want to overdo it because I still want to stream tomorrow. So we may just call it for tonight. These abandoned houses should go away. I don't think any of these are historical, are they? Oh, it is historical. Okay. I don't know why it's historical, but it's easy fix. And it's from allergies. You know, the sinus drainage from allergies just irritates. I don't know why those are historical. You did that? Okay. I know why these are historical over here, because I wanted to maintain a specific building style. That's probably why you did it too. You like the look of the cinemas. Gotcha. Have you ever, I always overlook it. I always forget that it exists, but there is a very cool cinema asset. It's a unique building. And it's really cool. I'll throw it down over here somewhere. It's just a nice looking cinema. I love that thing, and I always forget that it exists. Always. I think it's under, just this area here. Yeah, there it is. Doesn't have a ton of noise pollution. You know where this would look really good? In this city? It's over here in this, with all these brownstones. So I don't have any commercial back here at all, because there is no commercial that matches all this stuff. We could throw the cinema in. Where would we put it? On this side? Probably. Probably gonna be too big though. Yeah, it doesn't fit. Put it there, but then I don't know if that's really. Do you want the cinema right next to industry like that? It's not ugly industry, but it kind of matches because the different building styles and all that. I love these brownstones. Absolutely in love with them. Needs some detailing, but I can't believe we haven't gotten to freaking Pine Pass yet. Oh, I haven't done this area yet. Oof. Yeah, we had done a lot over here. I remember now. We did a lot of stuff over here that's gone. That needs to be redone. It looks kind of trash right at the moment. Oh, I thought that said 180 tourists last week. Alright, so the question is the death care industry now keeping up after we reset it? Because I just don't understand why it wasn't. And the answer is, yeah, it's about fine. 100 and so. Nobody's complaining now. And that's the important part. There, yeah, you can have 100, even 200, and as long as they're not complaining, I bet these are all historical too, aren't they? I'm just going to assume that they are and reset them. Grab them all in one shot here. And it's fine. I mean, you got to mark them historical to get them to stay what you want them to be, so. And it's easy enough to do that. And it just fixes them. They're all better. So we got one dude over there complaining about no trash. What's really cool, though, when we started last night, people were complaining about not enough goods. There were a lot of businesses complaining about not enough goods, and that's resolved. And that's because these are finally working again. These dudes. This one and that one and this one were all broken. The trucks are just stuck in a loop. So getting those from the mod getting fixed that was causing the problem has definitely helped. I almost want to bring another train station in over here since we've got so much just industry. It's all fish related, but still a lot of industry here. But I don't know. Let's see. But I'm going to leave it there because I don't want to lose my voice, because I would like to be able to stream tomorrow. So we're going to press this button right here. And by the way, Raisins, I forgot to mention it earlier. Thank you for the bits. I was opening up the wall as it came in and got a little distracted. Let's see. Is there anybody we want to raid tonight? Is there anybody we know? It's been so long since... There's not even anybody online that I know. So maybe we don't do it right. I mean, the otters are on. The otters aren't. Oh, that was a minion. Thank you, minion, for bits. I appreciate it. I didn't mean to overlook that. I always try to do a good job of mentioning. Yeah, we're not gonna do it right. We're just gonna go. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. I hope you all had fun detailing and watching the Death Wave in Cities Skylines. I should be back online sometime tomorrow afternoon. That's currently the plan. So I will see you right back here sometime tomorrow. Just keep an eye on Discord and Twitter to know when that stream's going to happen. Take care, everybody. Have a great night.